Ayun. May delay lang. O may nilagay kayong background. Ano lang dito, may kapalit ko na kaklase. Start na natin.
Let the show begin.
Okay. Saan naman sunod? Hindi ako kagabi. Ay, ito. So, si Big. Sa taas. Teleport naman ba ako?
We're way behind schedule.
Kapit lang, lakad lang ako. Puro naman ako teleport.
Next on the agenda.
Parang yun ang music. Kasi konti. Si ano. Na-start ko to kagabi. Yan. Nakatulog ako bandang gitna eh. Kaya, tulog lang ako.
Next on the agenda.
Dito daw si Big G.
We're way behind schedule. So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here? No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time. Eh? Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
So, why are we here?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes. Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
Oh.
You're onto something. After all, we're only afraid of what we don't know. Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe. Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse? Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Oh, some bit.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Paimon didn't see that coming. Really? Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
Okay. That's what you meant by guarding the borders.
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This ley line monolith will make for a really great prop.
While there.
Oh, you're finally here. We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Do the dirty work again.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different? All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Magalag ba? Okay.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Oh. Okay, next.
I'm counting on you!
Yung sa likod.
Eyes on me.
Change.
Motion to compel.
Okay, good.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before.
Sila ka namang ginawa eh.
I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked.
Okay.
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
Placebo
The
effect.
curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big G.
Big G?
Ano siya?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Hindi naman siya tumanda eh.
Well,
It's a ghost.
he is a spirit.
Yeah.
It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
Bata pa sila na namatay siya.
What would Paimon imagine when Paimon first heard the name Big G?
Big ghost.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
Gagayad natin siya. Okay. Balik. Meron ba dito? Wala. Meron chest sa ilalim. Ito yung pinakahuli. Okay, ito pinakahuli. Tapos puro hangout na lang. Okay.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Who's an evil spirit?
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
You're a professional.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor.
Natakot mo sila.
I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Ka-travel na spirit.
It must have been poor Lochung that he followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
So why did you come looking for me?
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I can't.
You can't fly?
It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
Oh, poor kid.
That's right, yes. He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
For those meddling Lily.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Oh, wala na naman.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. Now, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuwang Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
Okay.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we
Natatakot
can
sila.
take Big G to them.
Natatakot sila.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Iligmulat sila. Okay, good.
Next on the agenda.
So,
Next on the agenda.
Dito muna. Yung tapa dito sa...
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
May said he's an old friend of yours.
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yep.
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
That's a little on the nose.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken.
Yummy.
I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
Meron ako.
I'm sure he'd appreciate
Ay,
the
nakbit ko
flavor
pala
of his
siya.
childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Ako meron pa ako eh.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in Liyue.
Yeah.
I could
Meron
bustle
akong...
that dish up in no time if you help me find some.
Meron ako. Yep, 7. So, nakailangan mo? Okay.
Great. This should be enough.
Only 1.
I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down?
How do you know that?
When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Paano malam yun?
Great! See you later! How did he know about the others?
Worm. Next is sa lapit sa bank.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process.
Yeah.
No. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
Yep.
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong.
Nice guy.
Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were
Para kay
penniless.
child.
Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these.
Para kay ano lang yan. Kay Big G.
It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
Sige.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
Parang hapon na.
I see. If it's
Hapon
Songza
na.
you're after,
Oh,
let's meet
lunch na
at
nga.
Overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
I got toy box. Baba
We're way behind
naman.
schedule.
Over here. Umikot lang ako. Wrong person. Okay. Saan yan? Dito? Ikaw. Nope. Sa taas. Oh! Wala akong umikot. Umaba pa ako. Okay. Akit na sa building na to. Ah, nice. Okay, good. Dito,
We're
ayun.
way behind schedule.
Kayong tatlo.
You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times. Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to.
Disaster na yun.
Home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes? I make artisan style lanterns down by Liyue Harbor.
Ooh.
I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the
No-offer ka na ba
manager.
yun?
Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Okay, let's go. Going to the warehouse. Ano pala? Okay, malapit lang. Kaya naman sa'yo, hinihintay mo na naman siya.
We're way behind schedule.
Nakuha kong, meron akong isa. Nice. Hindi ikaw yung chicken kukunin ko. Chicken leg. Yan. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's you. Hi, warehouse.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Sansa.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are on the register. No problem. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look
There
someplace
one.
else.
Here.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else.
Where? What?
These look like what Sangza was talking about. Let's head back.
Going back up. Okay. Balance. Jump. Yeah. Abot. Abot. Okay. Bakit na naman ako dun? Tignan nyo.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step.
Ang gagawin nyo. Ang
Okay.
choice.
There we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and
Ang gagawin nyo.
agreed we won't press you on it.
Oo.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Yeah, count on us. You can. Those are the things I want to spoke of.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need.
Okay.
Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Layo. Loading. Loading. Nice. Kunin ko mamaya expedition ko. Okay, wrong place. Dito yung pinakamalapit. Okay, dito. Dito ko sila nakita. Big G.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected.
Okay.
You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
Sounds terrifying.
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay?
Okay.
Else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories. Listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared.
I understand.
Like Hu Tao says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
Okay, and over here. In the cave. Enter the border. Okay, I got fire. I'm gagamitin ko na siya. Okay, I got fire.
Wow, what is this place?
Somewhere close to death,
Ooh.
but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the
Okay.
ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The
Good.
farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Okay, so yung dash niya, yung invisible, yung E, spear, yung spear na character, okay. And malapit na akong mamatay.
Let's dance.
Daming spirits dito. Ayun, spirit. Spirits.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Okay, here,
Oh, just like last time.
here, here, here. Ito. Nice. Creepy. Cool. Checkpoint. Next time dito. Hey! Matumba. Okay. Kaya kung... Wait. Okay.
Back off! Incinerate! Huh. Time for your arraignment!
Okay. Saka siya pag ginamit ko yung flower.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
Ay.
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Ano naman super nito? Okay, may backpack sila. Oo, mukhang magamit ng dodge. Okay, sanay ako. Lahat, so gamit talaga to. Ano pa? Oh, okay. So... meron doon.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things.
Okay, okay.
See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us? We can do it.
Let's stay here.
With the wind.
Isa pa? Yan. So, kailangan ko isa pa. Yan? Yan na. Yan. 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 Gana yan. Promise. Yan. 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 Zoom out pa ako. Yun, oh. Another one. Okay. Sa 47 na pala ako. 47. Okay. Dana ako. Pa.
Time to go.
Woo! Stop. So okay. Okay. Kaya mag-touch. Okay, okay. Got. Oh. Huh? This one. Open the door.
Let the show begin.
Okay. Walang secret yan. Yeah, okay. Go. Gonna open. Okay. Anong lugar dito? Okay.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough.
Okay.
So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Chess? Chess. Okay. Scanning? Wala. Okay, so tubig naman. Okay. Wala. Konti. Okay. Ikot lang ako. Wala. Ikot lang. Ikot lang ako. Meron ba dito?
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Salta nun.
Let's dance.
Okay. Ako. Wala. Pam. Titi. Fireflies.
Incinerate!
Yan sa kabila. Isa pang ikot.
What into that is going on? Have we even
Kasi
been
Ming.
moving forward this whole time?
Isa yung pala sa salta.
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Feeling ko to.
Set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a
Sabi
few
na
more
eh.
times?
Sabi na eh.
We're way behind schedule.
Hindi pa
Next on
mawawala
the
eh.
agenda.
Sa puso. Oops, mamatay na. Okay. May.
I'll protect us.
Parang. Really? Akin pa rin ang mahalagang tanong. Easy teleport? I'm gonna do it again. Third, fourth, fifth time. Okay. Okay, no shortcuts. Diretso dito. Yan. Finally.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
I
You
did it.
set us up?
Ulit lang sinabi niya.
If you don't have...
Yeah.
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So, that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Nope.
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
We got wings. Okay, saan yung kailangan pumunta? We're there. Okay. I like it. It's a puzzle. Puzzle.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I
Whoa.
hope you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Oh, so who are you?
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected.
It's an assistant.
Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Who are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say.
Okay.
Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass.
Ano ba hinihintay mo?
It's all the same to me.
Someone?
Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you,
Oo, someone nga pala.
it's best not to keep waiting forever.
They will come. Sometime.
Huh?
Anything in the tree? Like, Izangli lang ako eh. Who are you?
New here? What a coincidence, so am I.
Ako din bago dito.
I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time.
So there's time here.
Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps I just set my expectations too low.
Sweet. Mo and Chuang.
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy, I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Oh.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
Sweet. Sweet place. It's in... Okay.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
Aww.
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right.
wish I could open a massive restaurant
Aw.
with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat joy you and chili chicken every day.
That's your wish?
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Aw.
Whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
It's
Aw.
been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
Love it to you.
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef.
Okay.
Momo's a successful businessman.
Okay.
And Zongza makes great shell lanterns.
Check.
Really?
How about Ming?
Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Roger. Diyan ka. Ano sila?
We're way behind schedule.
Pumunta ako lang mangyayari.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
Don't you need the guard border? Your scope of work is nothing like I imagine. True.
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor technicalities. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter. But slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me. The previous directors all love to tell this one too, although, if you ask me, I think I tell it best. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Okay, we're going back to where it all started.
Next on the agenda.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
Agreeable.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well,
Understandable.
I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
Don't kill him.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
Bye, dude.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
Great transition.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
Pat, pat, pat. It's just remember him.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
You still have a lot of
That's right. Also,
head of you.
think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you?
I guess.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wulong Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
Go on.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation.
Nice.
Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Bye.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
From asking
I
RC
took you to
search.
the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either.
Understandable.
I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Like who?
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff.
I'm interested.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Seems you don't like your job.
I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
No regrets. Quick lesson.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Either. Meron gawin yan. Okay, so what's next? So I got. May kung ito malapit naman tayo. Okay, fishing daw ako ng jade. Okay. Fishing. Kuha pa sa mga crate. May mga nabuhos na gamit. Perfect. So 5. Ano maganda daan? Ito. 1. 2. Ito, tapos babalik. 3. And 4. And 5. Hindi ba back-out niya? Ayaw? Okay. Malunod. Nice. Iba yung akyat.
We're way behind schedule.
Meron pa doon? Ano tayo? Oh, walk. Sabihin ko na itong mga tao dito.
Next on the agenda.
Usap yung dalawang yun eh. Ow. It's been Jade Chamber. Sabi ito over the sea. So, hindi ito okay. Jade Chamber. Nah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Jade Chamber. Okay. Oh, may chest.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
Ano ba naman to? Yung katong expedition ko.
Add Astra.
Astra Evasas. Para pam. Party. One.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Okay. And I got you. Lang. Ano man nakuha ko? Ako bigay sa'yo. A book? Nabasa ko na yun. A depth type book. A bag of more nice babies, but and much important. Are you stuck? Find these things. Keep. Okay, nice. On the other hand, you might want to currently attending some business on UK video, perhaps you might. Okay.
We're way behind schedule.
Up.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
Your daughter.
Huh? We're way behind schedule.
Finally, it's my game. I wonder. I guess. How are people going to change your do? Well, thanks to the help of the veterinarian. Since planning this it made by the same sound however, if you wish, it may be. I'm afraid that she is occupied by administration and don't get me precisely. Any way to get there? What about the J chamber? I did the chamber should as well up the way to the sea of clouds. Okay, the sea of clouds. The same season. They say, but still can't help the silence. Wait, for many years, the reputation or regret. Okay. I wake up to see this jade chamber. Came from the jade chamber. It is specific content. The content consists of several documents. Communicated things. Like this, so your friend should save some working of the investment. Parents, thank you for the pronunciation. It's okay. And
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda,
you got one? Hmm. Do I, okay, so Return of the Jade Chamber. Hmm. Return of the Jade Chamber. Ano ko makuha yun? So I got 50 resin. Mura naman ako ah. So tingin ko kaya nag-upgrade yung weapon. One, two. Okay. Ilang stars? Wala, okay. So next, ako ikaw kita upgrade din. Nice. Okay, so ito na lang. I need 7 more. Oh, parang 7.
Next on the agenda. Para susunod na araw. Sunday, okay. Saan yun? Ano ba? Di yan. Ito namin to. So, anyways. Okay. No. Ikaw? Wala. Respawning 10 hours. Ikaw. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Oh, I'm gonna go up there na. Wala akong makit dun. Ano mga royalty-free music. Wala akong makit dun.
We're way behind schedule.
I missed. I'm burning.
I'm a little low. Huh? Let's dance.
No. We will survive.
Back off!
Wala na. Meron pa isa. kailangan pa yung umakyat. Okay. Dead end to. Okay, start. Kaya? Nope. Nope. No. Okay. Don't like this. Okay.
It's not over.
Let the show begin. Huh. Hi.
Motion to compel.
Ow.
Let's dance.
Okay. Okay.
Back off.
Huh? Okay. Umakit dun. Don't go down. You know what? Pwede mo tumayo dito ah. Okay, and good. So, dito naman. Mas madaling daan sa umakyat.
Next on the agenda.
Ooh.
We're way behind schedule. Nope.
Incinerate.
Cool.
Motion to compel.
Ow.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
I can fix this.
Next on the agenda.
Regen?
We can do it.
Huh. Emoji.
Just what will we come across this time?
Never mind. Bakit siya 77?
I'll take care of it.
Wait, can I level up siya? Hmm. I'll send you. I'll send you. Send Amber. You, and you. Isa tayo, ano. Ayun siya. Tsaka lang pala.
Incinerate! Breath of the flame!
Ow, ow, ow. I missed.
I'll protect us. Oh. Access denied. For Rex Lapis.
Masakit. Tamaan siya.
Born of ice and frost.
We're way behind schedule.
That's it. Malapit dito. So,
Next on the agenda.
Let's dance.
There's still a long road ahead.
Hindi na makita dito. Sa Ooh.
Blaze over. Access denied.
To ashes! Over here!
You wanna hit me?
Back off! To dust!
Incinerate!
What? You know.
Born of ice
Ow.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Wait. Sabaw na ikaw. Ako na malapit. Malapit na naman.
Not bad.
Um.
I still got some kick.
Um.
Man, fall back.
Okay then.
No touching here.
Okay.
Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Let me amuse myself a little. Incinerate.
No.
Born of ice and frost. Over here. Blaze over.
Don't die. Okay, don't die.
I never yield.
Run and hide.
Can't run from death.
Oh, I'm dead.
Jacked.
Me too.
All hail. Access denied. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Okay. No, no, no. No, ba't ka bumalik?
We're way behind schedule.
Okay.
Blink.
No, don't die. Everyone's dead. Okay,
We can do this.
Ito muna. And is that worth it? Nah. Ba yun? Ano yung mga drops? Drops. Okay. Saan punta ito? Nga pala. Siya.
I'll protect us.
Yes. Okay. Another. Okay. Kailangan ko ng tao para lang mag-heal. May pusa dyan. Ano, may nakita ang tao dito. Pwede na kayo.
Let the show begin. Ouchie. Oh.
Healing.
No touching.
Pam.
I'll protect us.
May chest pa doon.
Motion to compel.
Any chest? Fire? Nice. May chest pa dito eh. Ayun. May chest pa doon. May chest din doon. May chest. Yung chest na ito. Okay. Ito muna. Hello.
Let's dance. Back off. Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue. Power that ended high stars. Boom! Invisible evidence. Motion to compel.
Okay, pero nakita ko ang chest dito. Ayun. Kuha ko na yan. Hello ulit. Explore lang ako. Ay, wala kang chest. Anong mga chest? Wala. Ooh, chess. Pam, 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 pam. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, one. Okay. Yan pa muna. Three. At isa.
Let the show begin.
May ma... Yeah. Ano? Ten. Okay.
Incinerate! Access denied.
Basta kain mo. Ako kanina bago mag-stream, pork. Yung huwag dun sa may onting cabbage.
We're way behind schedule.
May onting salad sa akin. Hindi lang. Isang cabbage pa. Salad ba yung kapag cabbage lang? Ito. Oops. So lang i-upgrade yung next weapon. Tapos, din sa mga mission. Wala yung music palagi. Ayun siya. Sundan. Doon pa rin ako. Okay.
We're way behind schedule.
Okay, good.
Born of ice and frost, blaze over. To ashes.
Time for your arraignment! Boom boom!
Okay, wala na. Okay, sana apple. Wala na pa rin. Okay. Ito. Ito. Okay. Abot na. Whoop. Sunod na lang yan. Makat na lang ako sa sa Inazuma. Okay, so next. Ano ba yung main? Arthos, tapos Nivis. Hang out yung dalawa. Sacrifice. Kinakount ko na to. Okay. Pa. Okay, simulan natin yung ano. Yung inazuma ng mga quest.
This must be.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
Did you want to go to... I wanna go to Ayaka.
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look.
Go on.
Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This could be...
Could be...
Oh, it's a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem.
Okay.
Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The
Meron ako
majority
nun.
of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate... As you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
Do we need to buy it?
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In
No.
times like these, though, we're lucky to
Sige,
even
sige,
have
sige.
an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
Discounts?
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
That's very kind of you, thank you. Goodbye for now. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Teleport. Nice.
This is it, the International Trade Association.
Paimon?
Doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
Alright. Okay, I see Robert.
Look, there he is.
Looks like we found him.
What am I gonna do?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out of Rito?
I'm sure I've been.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
You're welcome.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, you see... It's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Kailangan natin yun, ah.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. But then... the vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd report it to the authorities, but... well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
My apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back. Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never... Wait, what?
Huh?
Seriously?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan. I
Beep.
do so not without reservations,
Beep.
so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to incur further unnecessary losses.
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues for you? What if someone high up in the Conjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
Over where?
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
All right, off we go!
Scene of the crime. Okay, kinuha ko na yung book mo. Okay.
We're way behind schedule.
Mulan. Okay, new rocks. The scene of the crime. Hi.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground! What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
How?
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Okay, it's a forest. Okay, yung area, hindi pa nakakalit. Explore na pala ako dito. Pero hindi masyado. Kung nakita akong Kung nakita akong puzzle gagawin ko. Tulad nun. Ayun, pero dito muna ako. Kuha ko na yan. Any... Tambay ah.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
Di kayo tao?
Why you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms, coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you? Look at that, no response. You know I'm right. Face it, this is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
Damn.
You are despicable.
Hey, I just had an idea. Since you came all this way, how about we do some business?
Business?
Pay up, and you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me, it beats walking out of here with black eyes and a broken nose.
You're just a big bully.
What choice do I have?
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, Please do not pay any money to this man.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the deal.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now, it is time for me to honor my word!
Okay. Go. Eh? Nice. Okay, ang gagawa naman ito. Oh, ice sword. Ano ginawa mo?
Say no more.
Eh, ikaw naman na ice. Oh.
My apologies!
Oh.
Whirling snow!
You know a thing or two. To move.
Oops. Mana ako. Oh.
My apologies!
Oops. May ice yung tabas mo. Okay.
You know a thing or two. To move.
Super.
Sakura swirl!
My lucky day. To the fairy.
Ang dami tuloy siya.
Let's
Pa kaya?
business.
Motion to compel!
Ikaw.
My
I. Combo.
Whirling snow!
Zero.
Come on!
My lucky day.
Zero.
All hail!
Finally, I...
Steady, steady.
Dami nangyayari ko na lang.
Let the show begin.
May effects na naglag na lang.
My blade.
Loading.
That's resolved then.
Okay, good. That was amazing.
No, please, It was nothing. I was simply doing my duty.
Miss Kamisato. Traveler. Are you hurt?
Don't worry, we're fine.
Yep.
The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them. I believe your stolen goods should all be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10. Yep, it's all here.
Great! Now we can finally buy some silk.
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you get them back. Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
This one.
Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
Oh,
It's
it's free of
free.
charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall pay. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to any other customer. There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
Yep.
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever need anything at all, just come to the International Trade Association and ask for Kurisu.
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
Traveler, thank you
Sorry.
for stepping in to help out.
It was no trouble.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they
Flower
didn't
daw to daw.
recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
Sama ni tao.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great person you are.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods. Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
No problem.
Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Hmm. What's happening?
Hey there, we're back.
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too.
Ooh.
It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire.
I'm fine with it.
Are you sure?
Tell me concern about my appearance always made bad.
Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
More like when you're away from home, you've got to live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Like a child.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes. Well, if you're sure, as you wish. Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
They sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy,
Fancy
casual,
smell.
all very different, but each style is suited to its region.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have much to learn. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of one's body, that is quite a wonderful thing. So I am not against dressing up. Far from it.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be this much.
5?
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea! Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait. For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Okay, perfect. I'm getting it. I'm
Picked the
hungry.
menu especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant.
Kiminami.
I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant. Shall we head off?
Others?
Yep. Paimon can't wait.
FPS. Okay. No more chest over there. Loading.
Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Loading.
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kiminami, how do you do?
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
Nice.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily.
Something the matter?
It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be long.
Bye.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So, you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So, it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today.
Nice.
Anyway, relax. Enjoy your meal. And
Any
please
new food?
talk to her as much as possible.
Recipes?
I know she'll appreciate it. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Okay.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
Ano nangyari?
I'm so sorry, traveler.
What's going on?
Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh.
Just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so
May
that
cooker pala dun.
noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me so that I could cook a special dish here.
Why would you be cooking?
Right. If there's something you want to eat, you could just order it from the menu.
Yep.
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world.
I got that.
So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
Actually...
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of knowledge about different cultures on your travels.
a lot of recipes.
Hopefully including regional cuisines. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Just as a personal favor. Is that okay?
Sure thing.
Great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift? It needs to survive a journey from the kitchen to the recipient's doorstep.
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish out there that was practically created for this purpose.
Okay.
Pizza!
Ooh!
Pizza?
Pizza!
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce.
Don't make me
spread over
hungry.
a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good.
True.
That does sound pretty good.
It's depending on the pizza though. Pizza though. Pizza. Okay. Is there pizza here? Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza. Mm-hmm. 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 Pizza. Hindi ko makita yung pizza. Ayun, oh. Meron na pala ako eh. 16. Never mind.
Is the pizza ready?
Yep. 16.
Oh, it's ready.
Here it is.
It smells delicious.
Don't
You're
make
an
me want
excellent cook, traveler.
get some pizza.
I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Ooh.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise.
How are you all doing?
I got some pizza.
Oh, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
You want the recipe?
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Yeah.
Oh, could you?
Sure.
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes. If If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best! I'll
Okay.
go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you. You could have sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free.
Well, nakuha ko naman yun.
You're a wonderful person.
No. Shucks.
I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Okay.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminami. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correctamundo. Right, now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack at high heat and cooked until golden brown. Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us wherever we go in Inazuma.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kiminami pronto!
Have you written out the recipe?
Yep.
Here it is. Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. I want to make it right away.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for
Recipe?
delaying your meal.
Recipe.
No problem. Food always tastes better when you've worked up an appetite.
Alright, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and especially that one over there!
Let's try something new.
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all?
Maybe.
And did she, say anything about me?
Don't worry, she's just happy for you is all.
True.
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you. Did she,
That.
What does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Same.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Don't be silly.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aw, thank you. That makes me so happy.
Onigiri.
Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
I agree. So, I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing. And ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point.
Okay.
I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A what?
A fox envoy?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often.
A fox
And
and
fox
boy.
envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy.
Okay.
That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
Like a fox spirit?
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings.
Parang mahaba nga eh. Kakasimula ko pa lang.
All kinds of them too. Up in the sky,
Okay,
down below the ground.
okay mahaba kaso maikli.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh,
Go on.
has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Okay. Mission ko kasi ano eh. Matapos ko lahat ng mission bago mag-update. Tinapos ko lahat ng mission eh. Para handa na ako sa next update. Lag? Nag-loading na lang.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
That was quick.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Really? Ay, yung whisper nyo?
Fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful as you are.
The compliments.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for, we can set off. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
Tsubaki. Hindi pa nakapasok dito. May viewpoint din na. Ano ako? Hello? Okay. my viewpoint. Okay, good. Downstone.
Just what will we come across this time?
Excuse me. Guguluhin ko lang yung ano nyo. Nice. Okay. So, dyan ang ba. Pero bago yan, may kukunin lang ako dito. Ako ko na ba yan? Di pa. Ano ko to kukunin? Ayaw. Okay, good. 1.
Terra Smash!
Nope. Okay. No, akit doon. Eh? Oo.
Terra Smash!
Okay. You know. Okay. Pwede na? Nope. Isa pa. Nope. Unti na lang eh. Yun. Kumana. Woo! Okay. Saan na yun? Got a key. And seems to you. Okay, good. Change na kita.
I'll take care of it.
And balik ka tayo doon. Nakapunta na ako dito eh. Problema may border sa taas, hindi ko makatakas. Tayo. Daan lang ako.
We're way behind schedule.
Place.
Next on the agenda.
Meron doon. Okay. Yung general niya. Saan general? Why? Office. Ito. Ano man siya? Yep. Morals. lazy, not strict, and school, census, school, light, people keeping up with so much popular. And just like you. Just like you, correct. What's important to positive mental officer? Came from nothing but diligence, education, seeing rank, finding of pleasure, symbol of pride, being society, or successful. This is a little part of how. Okay, good for you. Big drum. Drum? So, what are you talking about? I don't want to ruin the sand. Very good. Don't ruin the sand. Ay, dyan lang ako. So, sa baba. Doon. Pwede pumasok ako dito yung mga tao. Are you him? No. Hindi ikaw. Ano ka? Date dito. Nakatago ka dito? Ooh. Ako. Hello. Yes, pa dito. Bawa pa? Yung card. Oh. Ooh. Cave. Explore ako dito mamaya.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ooh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but...
Maybe we got it wrong.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us. So, what does the notebook say exactly?
Can I read it?
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair,
The one?
while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times.
1-4 eastward 7?
I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
Okay.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little
622.
ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
Doesn't sound that
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code.
1-4 eastward 7.
Conclusions.
Good idea.
Okay. So, ano mga explore dito yun? Okay. Berries. Any secrets? A fish. May chest. Chest. That's done. Ano to? Okay. Ikot lang ako. May chest. Okay, may ikot nga dito. yung north. North, south, east. Itong eastward. Ooh. Okay. Marking it in the map. Hmm. Ito. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. And pam pam pam. Pam 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 pam
There are
pam.
some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Bushes in the rocks. Sabi mo, Paimon. Dito sa loob nito. Hmm. Mamaya na Paimon. Explore pa ako. Okay. Ito yung eastward. Bushes in the rocks. Hmm. May rock dito. Okay. So, naka-explore ko na yan. Yan. So, dito pa hindi pa nag-explore. Ito yung exit. Meron siya sa nakikita. Ano nakikita ko sa mapa. Pero, explore muna ako. Come on. Yeah, it's back. Point. Okay, good. And okay, so examine the stone shrubbery in the rock. Sabay ko ito doon. Eastward. Dito. So sabi naman na dito, symbol sa wall. This wall, that wall. Mm-hmm. No. No. Okay. That one. Okay. Kasi pinaka-east, I think. It's looking a bit odd. We don't do anything, knock once, knock twice. Wait. One. Okay, good.
Let's recap what the notebook says.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll give us a hint.
Yeah. Knock once.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair.
137.
While a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight.
4.
Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name
7
times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
Nice. 147. Ooh, a box.
Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Deptus leave any treasure here?
Inazuma Nervous.
What's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook.
It's a notebook.
Could it be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
It's cursed?
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes.
Okay, Paimon, I'll lower my brightness. Yeah. Diba ako yung brightness ko para sa'yo, Paimon? Okay. Meron pa dun, no? Lahat na may white bush. Meron pa din dun. Okay. I'm not sure if lahat to fake. Pero, para sure, check ko pa rin. So, yung east. Meron dito? Okay, meron pa dito. Ayun o. Yung isa, yung isa, yung isa. Yung isa. Isa. Okay. Any secrets? Dito sa taas. Ayos na nga ako.
Here will do just fine.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. So exciting!
Chill.
What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden?
Chill.
You're making Paimon nervous.
Come on. Come with me. Let's go over there. Just gonna read it alone.
Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction.
Yep.
Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all. But, based on her expression, probably not a treasure map.
Yeah, Paimon.
What could it be?
Stop with the treasure. Alright.
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
Okay.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Have you ever finished reading the notebook?
Yes, I have. I think I have to share the truth of this notebook with you both. Even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
Not a Fox Envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity
Yes.
is my mother herself.
Huh?
Okay.
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook.
Sir, Mom's Fox.
Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world.
Tama ako.
What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more, nothing less. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial.
Alright,
All
this
of
is
the
a theory.
things we thought were about
A game
Tsubaki
theory.
were in fact about my mother herself.
So, that means that the kimono design and the international dishes
are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but
I'm
to
fine
me
with
at
it.
least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable. Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well. I was
Okay.
at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It
With
almost
sunset
felt
though.
like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Are you a god too?
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my father passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the sight of her that inspired awe and commanded respect. But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance. I've seen those lights
Lakas
too.
ng volume na na.
It
Gulat
looks
ako.
so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow.
Thank you, just
Of
follow.
course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation, when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks.
True.
People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
Ah, okay.
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already.
Sige lang. Salamat sa pagnood
But
ngayon.
going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be.
Salamat sa pagnood. Bye-bye.
I understand. Thank you. I think I realize something now. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on to face. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me, I've already decided.
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
Okay.
No,
okay.
I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal.
Good for you.
To live each day without regrets.
Yeah, no regrets.
Traveler, Deep breaths, Ayaka. Deep breaths.
You wanna be my friend?
not an Inazuman festival?
Okay, that's different. But okay.
We saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
You've never been to a
Hey,
festival?
come on, don't make fun. It's
You're not making
just
fun.
because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I need to worry about it so much. I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared.
Okay, no regrets.
I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this. So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
Okay, let's go.
Paimon wants to come. Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games.
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Let's get ready? Question mark? Malapit na mag-7 ah. Hindi na lang tapos parang ano na, mag-end stream na. Malapit na mag-7 eh. Mga 7 for me. Ano bang ruin guard dito? Respawn. Okay. 9 hours. 9 hours. Ano bang ruin guard? Ooh. Ay, iba kayo. Batui. Okay. Let's continue.
It's my lucky day.
Ooh. Okay. Hit.
How's this?
Okay, how's this?
Incinerate! Breath of the flame! Boom boom!
There's more.
1, 2. Okay, good. There's a festival. Sakto, gabi na. Magandang festival sa gabi. May iwan ako ditong ano eh, lumilipad na kuryente. Okay. May kalaban dun. Festival. Ano may binibenta ka? Dito sa harap. Yeah. Ikaw may binibenta ka? Okay. Ikaw. Nakapunta ka sa entrance. Yun na agad ako.
We're here, but it doesn't seem as lively as Paimon imagined. What's going on?
Maglang tao pupunta dito?
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have already returned home. I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people around.
Oh, are we too late?
I'll go and ask. Whatever happens, I at least need to go inside just this once.
Just once.
That's the way to go. We'll be right there with you.
Fiesta. Okay, let's walk. Walking. May subscription kaya medyo hindi gumagana yung beats. Kakat. Okay.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Oo, yung daming tao sa gabi.
Hey, look at that stall! They have so many masks!
I like it.
Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals.
I like
Is
masks.
that rule still around nowadays, or...?
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals. But it's not a hard and fast rule.
Hey! Is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
Oh, greetings.
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go. Guess that's just what it's like when you're a famous Inazuman.
Except for the bandits.
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most well-known clans in Inazuma. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen
It's
Miss
the rain,
Kamisato in person before.
Rain
Being
charm.
the age I am,
Or sun
I'm
charm.
lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must be some official business, I take it.
No, it's just for fun.
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my
Hi,
traveling
Paimon.
friend here around to see the sights.
Oh, a traveler? Huh. Now that you mention it, you do look like you've come a long way to get here. First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one. Ah, excuse me 1 second.
Free mask?
Hey everyone, listen up! Don't
Oh.
close up yet! Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival!
Oh, nice.
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just here to...
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister.
Hmm?
If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right? At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival, it seems only fair to keep things open
Let's
a
start
little
out.
bit.
Alis na ako.
Oh, here's a couple of masks for you.
Nice.
On the house.
No. You've been far too accommodating to us already. We couldn't possibly...
Yes.
Don't give me all that. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here
Just
you
do it.
go.
No regrets.
It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got to mark the occasion somehow. Besides, it'll make me look bad if you refuse.
But... Okay, I think I understand.
Thank you for your generosity, sir.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself a good time.
Sir, do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry, but we don't have any masks in your size.
You can use any of that.
Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the only one at the festival without a mask?
Paimon, don't worry. Wearing a mask is optional.
But... Paimon doesn't want to feel left out.
Oh, you can have mine.
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough to cover up that little face of yours.
What? No way!
Yes, wait.
Oh, okay then.
Come on.
In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now. But don't you worry, kiddo. I'll have a mini mask made specially for you when I get back.
I cannot thank you enough.
Nice. Special request.
It's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer. You should go and enjoy the festival while everything's still lit up.
All right. Traveler, shall we?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait. Just one thing.
Okay.
I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I just made up any old excuse. But don't think of this as me taking you sightseeing, please. I brought you here because
Because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you.
No misunderstanding here.
Okay, great.
Okay, but parang bago tayo mag-continue, I got a mask. Mamaya na. Bago tayo mag-continue, parang umalis. So, continue ko lang ito mamaya. So, to be continued.